What's up? Welcome. Hey, this is my first official YouTube video, and it's gonna be a story time. And it's gonna be about my first time going to the club. Okay, so I have this coworker, and she asked me. She was like, "Imani, what are you doing for New Year's?" And I was like, "Girl, probably not about a damn thing." So she invited me to the club with her and her friend. Anyway, so I had my outfit planned out. I had like a white dress. Then I had bought this body chain that came like right here, and it came all the way down towards the boobs, all the way down to my sides. And it came back, and you had to like put your arms in it so it could stay on, so it won't be looking all crazy. So anyways, and then I had my gold shoes, and I think I was supposed to have some gold rings, but I could not find them. I went all out. It was white and gold. I was trying to look extra, but everything do not go planned as always. So anyway, so I had to check my schedule. On Friday night, they wanted me to work all the way to 11 o'clock at night, and then back to work in the morning at 7 a.m. Who the fuck? What? They didn't give me no time. So I tried to talk to them, like, can y'all change my schedule? Like, instead of me coming in at 7, like, can I come in later, like at 11? And they was like, no, we gave you an 8-hour time limit, so it's good. No. It's New Year's, so I plan on going out tonight. You feel me? But they wasn't here, and I was like, well, I might be an hour late. So anyways, so I got off work at 11 o'clock. I was piped. I was ready. Now, mind you, I never been at the club before, so this is like my first time. So, I got off work. I went straight to my cousin's house, took my uniform off, and put the dress on, the body chain, fixed my hair. I had long, straight hair at the time. Fixed my hair, looked cute. Now, I ain't had time to put no makeup on. Mind you, I got off at 11. And, 12 o'clock was coming up fast. So, by the time I put all my stuff on, it was like 11:20. Then I got out to the club, tried to meet my friend there. It was about 11:40. Then trying to find a parking spot. Oh my gosh, that shit was fucking horrible. Look, listen. I tried to find a parking spot. Now, mind you, I was trying to get, I guess I came in wrong, but how am I supposed to know? I never been there before, it's my first time. So I guess I came in wrong, and I was trying to, find a parking spot, so everybody wouldn't let me, come in, and I'm like, what the fuck? So by the time I tried to get a parking spot, the man came to me, he was like, we don't have no more parking spots. The fuck? I was like, well, y'all better find me a parking spot, unless I make my own parking spot, even though it was $10. Then he was like, hold on. This man parked my car right in front of the freaking club. Right in front, once you come out the club, you go down the steps and you turn that corner, boom, my car was right there. I was like, you know what, here you $10, thank you, get my keys back. Okay, so I'm at the club, I called my friend, I'm like, where you at? And she was like, oh, just park your car, we're gonna be in the inside. I'm like, okay. So I walked past by the security guard, he was like, no ma'am, let me see your ID. I was like, well, damn. I was like, here you go. He was like, oh, okay, you good. I'm like, I know 4'11", but I'm grown, a little bit, kind of, not really. So I get to the club, I'm calling my friend, I'm texting her. She's not answering, and I'm like, oh my God. So you pay your $20 to get in. And I'm like, bruh, please don't do this to me. I can turn around right now. But I can't. I already spent $30, and I'm not going to spend $30. $10 for parking and $20 to get in. I said, I'm not wasting $30. We gonna make this work. So, I'm standing there, I'm trying to text her, trying to call her, and I walk in, I already passed the lady where I put my $20 in, and I tried to find her, but it was so many people in there, oh my gosh, I couldn't see, I couldn't do anything. I'm like, oh my gosh. I was like, next time, we all just gonna come together. So when she finally called me back, she was like, oh my God, where you at? I'm at the bar. And I'm like, girl, it's too many people in here. I don't know where no bar at. So she was like, I'm at the bar. I walked to the bar. I didn't see her, and I was like, I thought you said you was at the bar. I'm at the bar, and you're not here. She was like, oh, we're outside. What, outside? Where is that? And I'm like, oh my, I was like, you know what? Come be at the bar. I'm at the bar. I'm not gonna keep changing locations, and you keep saying you're there when you're really not. I was like, bruh, just come meet me at the bar. So she came to the bar, and she finally got me. She scared me. She literally did. I was on my phone, and she just whooped my little behind from the bar. I'm like, well, okay. She finally found me. We had to go look for her friend. I was plan was, for what was told to me, I was gonna be there, and then my friend, my co-worker, and she brought a friend. Well, her friend brought another friend, so it was 4 of us. And so, you know, we having fun, going a good time, you know, Snapchat, going live on Facebook, you know, letting everybody know what we at, what we doing, you know what I'm saying? And then you know, like, it was a certain song that came on, and my co-worker's friend, we gonna name her Sasha, and then Sasha's friend, we gonna name her Terry. Okay, and my co-worker, we gonna name her Penelope. So me and Penelope, you know, Snapchatting, I'm live on Facebook, me and Penelope just like, So Sasha decides to start twerking on people. She started twerking on She started twerking on random people, boys and girls. Now I know before I went to the club, everybody was like, look, when you go there, there's gonna be a lot of people touching on. There's gonna be a lot of boys touching up on you. They're gonna be feeling up on you. I was like, yeah, I was kind of prepared for that. They was wrong. They was wrong. It wasn't the boys that was touching all up on me. It was the women. It was the women. All the boys was just like, they just standing on the wall, you know, watching, just looking around. All the females just like touch, like, yes, girl, yes, you slay, yes, girl, yeah, shake that ass. And all the boys just like posted up, you know, just talking. They look turned sometimes. But anyways, we walked outside to the rooftop. Sasha decides to twerk on everybody. So Sasha's twerking. There's a guy in front of her. We don't know who he is. She grabs him by his waist and starts twerking on her friend Terry. Now, mind you, as me and Penelope just like, and Sasha kept saying, I got a boyfriend. I got a boyfriend. My boyfriend gonna be mad at me. And I'm just like, okay, so why are you acting like this? I know you were a little tipsy, but why are you acting like this? So Sasha starts grinding, twerking, and the boy she's holding, he gets mad. He was like, oh my God, she touched me. She touched me. Bro, do you see this bitch? She just touched me. Like, he's going off. And I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, oh my God, like, what is happening right now? Like, I don't have time for this. This is not what I signed up for. So then, after a while, you know, she started loosening up, and her friend Terry gets up, and she starts twerking, and then when the boy that Sasha was holding, he turned around, he was like, oh, like, he was praising her. And I'm like, what the fuck was the difference between Sasha and Terry? Like, what's the difference? Like, they both girls. You better glad that a girl was twerking on your skinny ass. Like, are you serious? So anyway, so the boyfriend, he had, it was a song, Swag and Surf. Then I swag when I surf, and I watch you surf. So that song came on, right? So, oh my God. So when that song, everybody was fucking lit. Everybody was just like lit. Like, they even had me lit. But then, there was this girl. She was too lit. Do you hear me? She was too lit. She was so lit to the point where she had her drink in her hand. It was full. And somehow it ended up empty. And this showered me, Penelope, Sasha, and Terry. We was all like, oh my God. Now it wasn't like, oh my God, she just It was no. It was like she was like turned and it was like like shaky and it just fell on us because she was standing on top of the bench and we were like right under her like some dumbass and she just shaking her drink and it ended up falling on us. Now mind you, I'm checking myself like, look, I got this white dress on. Her drink is brown. Do I have any stains on me? No, cool. I don't have any stains on me. It wasn't that bad. Like, and then Penelope, she was like, "No, we good. We still look good." You know what I'm saying? Sasha like, "Oh my God, she turned. She turned." Terry, man, who that B think she is? And it's like, I'm like, oh Lord. And then the girl who spilled the drink, she was like, "Please don't fight. Please don't fight. Please don't fight." And I'm like, "Please don't fight. Please don't." I'm like, "Please don't fight. I ain't got time. I don't got time. I don't got time." I've been here for 15 minutes and I'm not getting kicked out because this girl up here is drunk and she turned and her drink just freaking showered us and Terry over there freaking turned and mad. I'm like, oh no 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 no. Oh no no. Oh no no no. Nah, I ain't going down like that. So after that happened, I'm like, bruh. So the security guard came, and somehow the girl ended up falling. When we checking ourselves, the girl ended up falling through. She fell through the bench, I think, or a fence, or something. Something broke. And one of the dudes, I guess he worked there, and he was like, "Are you guys okay?" Like he was this close to my face, and I'm like, I'm not the one that fell. She did. So he was like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Y'all okay?" We was like, "We cool." So the next thing we back dancing and stuff, and then next thing you know, security guard was like, "Move, move, move," and I'm like, "What the fuck?" Some girls end up fighting. They got kicked out. I was like, "Well, a little bit more room for us," because when I say we was, oops, I didn't even do that to my boobs. When I say we was like white on rice with each other, because it was so packed in there. When we was like, we was, bro, we was all up on each other. Like I was like, "Can you please like give me some spice?" Like bad. Like you couldn't even back up. Then I had these little tiny. I had some silver heels. I mean, shoot. I had some gold heels, but they was like this, and they were real skinny. Next time I go to the club, which will probably be my birthday, August 16th, I turn 21. Ah. But if I ever go back to the club, lesson learned: wear thick heels and not skinny ass heels. Cause baby, then we was outside, then we went to the inside in the middle, and we were dancing, and they played like some kind of song. I forgot what it was, but I have a video. Well, the video is on my live on Facebook, and I should have saved it, but I didn't. But then when this certain song started playing, I went back live on Facebook, but you really couldn't see anything. They were playing our old school music. And, me and Penelope just dancing, having a good time on my live on Facebook. Then next thing you know, Terry. Terry comes in the video and she's like laying right here on my shoulder, like feeling the camera. And the next thing you know, she starts to kiss me. I had to stop the video live. Like, no, Terry, no. Facebook is for family and friends. Like, I was on live on Facebook to show my family and friends that I can do it. I can go to this club. Anyways, after that happened, it started to get boring. I was ready to go, and I told Penelope, I'm ready to go. Or either I'm ready to take these shoes off. I was like, either or. So she helped me. So we walked towards where the entrance was. She helped me take off my shoes. And then when we tried to walk back in, the security was like, $20. Bitch, I already paid that $20. And we tried to go to the girl. Now, look, the girl who was at the door collected the $20. She looked at Penelope and she was like, "Oh, I don't remember you. I don't remember you." And I'm like, how can you not remember her? She's gorgeous. But then she looked at me and she was like, "Oh, I remember her because," she was like, "I remember you because I remember looking at your necklace." And then I was like, yeah. She was like, "Yeah, she paid." And I was like, "Yeah," and I was with her. She was like, "Okay, fine, go ahead." And I looked at Penelope. I was like, "You better be glad I wore this damn necklace, because if not, bitch, we would have had to pay another $20." And they didn't take cards because I ain't had no more cash. At that point, I ain't had no more cash. I was like, "Look, I only pulled out a certain amount of money for this club." That was it. So we went back outside. We twerking, more videos, Snapchat and stuff. And Sasha and Terry gets up, and And me and Penelope were just sitting down talking, and somehow Penelope got up, and I was on Snapchat on my phone. Next thing you know, Penelope gets up. I can feel her getting up, and once she got up, somebody sat down. I thought it was her. I thought she did like a get up and sit back down. It was a dude. But I saw him watching us, but I thought he was watching Penelope the whole time, and when he was actually walking up towards us, I actually thought that he was gonna talk to Penelope because I just assumed that he was gonna talk to her instead of me. But he didn't want to talk to Penelope. He wanted to talk to me, and I was like, okay, I see you. I'm just kidding. So he sat down next to me, and he started and he had I'm sitting like this. He's right here, and his head goes from right here to the back of my head, so he can talk to me through my ear because the music was so loud, everybody was so loud, and he talked to me through my ear, and he was like, hey, what's your name? My name is Josh. I'm from England, as you can tell by my accent. I was like, yeah, I can tell. I was like, yeah, I know you got an accent. He was like, what are you doing? You on Snapchat? And I'm like, yeah, I'm on Snapchat. And he was like, let me see your phone. And he took my phone out of my hand. And I'm just like, okay, either A, he about to steal my phone, or B, he about to do some scam shit, or C, what is going on? What is going on? All he did was put his Snapchat name in, and he followed himself, because I didn't do it. He followed himself. And he was like, you can follow me on Snapchat and this and that, this and that. Then, next thing you know, a girl came and sat in his lap. So I'm like, how you gonna come to me and try to talk to me and a girl just come out of nowhere and sit in your lap? So I got up and I went back to my friends. Well, I went back to the group. And when I turned my head, next thing you know, they're French kissing. And I'm like, what the fuck just happened? And I was like, you know what? That's why I don't come to the club to try to get no boyfriend. Because he was fine. Don't get me wrong, he was fine. But I feel like it was kind of disrespectful if you came with somebody. I don't know if she was his girlfriend or not. But I think it's kind of disrespectful for you to try to come talk to me and try to meet you with me. And the next thing you know, a girl just come out of nowhere and sit on your lap. Like, what the fuck? So anyways, so the club about over. It's 2 a.m. I'm ready to go. I gotta be at work at 7 in the morning. Penelope actually had to be back to work at 6 in the morning. So I was like, look. And then when I think it was either Terry or Sasha, and they was like, let's go to the other club. And I'm like, what other club is open? I'm like, nah, I pass. I gotta go. I was actually being a lame, at the end, before we left, I was actually being lame. I was like, look, I'm not dancing. I was dancing when we first got there, but by the end, I got tired, and I thought about that drive I gotta do home. I'm like, nah, I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go. So we left out the club, and I told you that my car was parked right there. As soon as you got to go down the steps, boom, my car right there. So then we're walking towards the car. My shoes are undone. At this point, I walked past by a group of girls, and they was like, you never saw a girl with her shoes half done. You better glad they're on. So we're walking out, and there's this dude. He's laying in the grass. He looks dead, but he had throw up on his shirt. And we're walking, and we was like, and so I'm like, should we call the cops? You know what I'm saying? He looks dead. And then I was like, should we call the cops? Laying there with throw up. And then people was like, oh my God, somebody call 911. I was like, before that happened, I gotta go. Because I'm not going to be stuck here. I don't know how long this is going to take. So I end up leaving. Penelope, Terry, and Sasha end up leaving. I got home. Well, actually, I went back to my cousin's house. I didn't even go home. I went to my cousin's house, and I went to sleep. I set my alarm for 6:30 in the morning. Cause I already took a shower that night. All I gotta do is get up, put my uniform on, brush my teeth, go about my business. My head is so high. Y'all, that alarm when it came on. I turned it off. I was like, sit here for another 5 minutes. 5 minutes turned to an hour. I was supposed to be at work at 7 o'clock. It was 7:35, and I was like, bro, let me go ahead, brush the teeth, wash the face, get this going. I didn't get to work till like 8 something. I mean, I was an hour late. I mean, it wasn't like I was a whole 3 hours late, but I was only an hour late. And my job was like, you supposed to be here at 7. I'm like, look, I told y'all to let me come in a little bit later. Y'all knew it was New Year's Day, and y'all knew it was New Year's, so I don't know why in the world y'all did that to my schedule. Y'all should have put an old person schedule like that and not mine, not a young person. So they was like, well, we expected you to come in. Nah. I didn't expect myself to come in on time. So why should y'all expect me to do what y'all think? Anyway, so, and then I was so mad because, like, we were so slow that there was nobody in the store until, like, push 10 or 11 o'clock. I'm like, why in the world do I need to be at work at 7 o'clock in the morning when at that point ain't nobody gonna come in the store? Everybody's still either drunk or hangover, still drinking and partying. Like, what was the whole point? So then, the day I talked to Penelope, I was like, what up, girl? She was like, girl, I was an hour late myself. So when I was just waking up, she was just getting to work. But yeah, that's the end of the story. But I plan on going back for my 21st birthday, which is in August, and I plan on being drunk and more turned because for New Year's I was actually kind of being safe and not try to be all crazy and stuff because, I try to be safe. This is my first experience and I'm trying to make sure, don't mind me, I'm trying to make sure my closure is on right. But my next time, I don't plan on driving. I don't care what goes on that night. I'm gonna be turned. Do you hear me? But yeah, that's my story. I plan on doing more story times because I have a lot. I plan on doing a story about life experience. Like, for example, my first boyfriend. We gonna say that for another video because that video probably videos like parts and multiples because like some stuff went down. Do you hear me? And that's pretty much it. Like, yeah. So thank you for watching my video, and you can subscribe to my channel, and please subscribe. Please subscribe. I have like 8 subscribers by now. In each video, I would say how many subscribers to tell myself, hey girl, you're booming, but you're not booming right now. And I already know people, I know haters, so they gonna probably like, why she keep saying y'all? Like, she talked to an audience, she only got 8 subscribers. Bitch, it's for the thought. I can see myself over there booming while your ass still outside watching my videos, still being a hater. Bye.